to myself, but ESP versus 3RL, I'm not sure who is higher rated. Possibly ESP, because it seems to be kind of a consensus among a lot of these North American elite players that XP3 is just that darn good that any team he's playing on is going to have that advantage.
And XP3 has kind of shown his stuff. He only had one attack round, which is a little iffy to me, but some he was just dead on. 3 shots, 3 kills, done. So we are looking at Night Nimbus. He's the first player for 3RL. They did get the attack first, and XP3 was really caught out in the open, but Night Nimbus misses the shot, and Godson comes in for a quick cap.
I do notice that XP3 changed his name from purple to pink. Could it work out for him? Maybe. Might not, though. It's risky to change anything. But 3 rockets in pretty quick succession there, eliminating Night Nimbus, Godson landing a couple of rockets for ESP. And it looks like XP3 is first up attacking. They're not going to waste any time. They're going to send their biggest gun first. Let's see if XP3 is going to be able to make something happen.
Okay, spam shots going out there at first, and he does decide to take that riskier path off to the left. Let's go ahead and take a look at his vision. Of course, he's on the last one I pick, and we'll follow his path up here. So avoiding those spam shots and taking the riskier but a little more direct path through the attack.
Yeah, so, I'm wondering if, I kind of wanted him to take the jump pad, but that is risky. You do have a lot of float time on the way up and on the way down.
Nice shot. Great
shot there by XP3. He's going to continue moving through. Oh, that was kind of a freebie. Night Nimbus not realizing where XP3 was. May have been in trouble there, but XP3 misses the rail, misses the laser.
XP3's so good that that shot was just too easy. He wanted to give himself more of a challenge, so.
Let's not build him up too much. This is a different night. Anything could happen.
Yes, it is.
Nice rail, 2.9 meters, always a good one. And
oh my God! Okay, so he just takes the shot at the end with one of the most ridiculous 180 flick shots I've seen in a while. Even the raffle from XP3 there, he almost sabotaged.
He ran off the point. He didn't realize that it wasn't fully capped and just spun around and shot him. That was insane, man. That was just a sick shot. I don't even understand what happened. I really thought he had capped the point already, and then he just turned around and killed him. I was like, man, he won twice. That's just rude. It's 2 points. No. So ESP already up 2-0 on this first map. Leap of Faith, 3RL. Gonna need some magic to happen here with Pluxy.
Okay, well, Pluxy making his way up the right-hand side there, and XP3, he's in pretty good position. We've seen that he's a lot stronger on defense than he is, or a lot stronger on offense than he was on defense, and does get caught out in the open there. Gills, exposing himself, but of course knew the cooldown of the laser wasn't finished yet.
That's right. He is in decent shape, 2 defenders standing, but time ticking down. He's only got 8 seconds. If he can land a rail here, he's going to be in good shape. Otherwise, it's going to be a ring around the rosy. Showdown time. He caps the goal. Pluxy puts a point on the board for 3RL.
Really well done by Pluxy there, and so that essentially ties things up. We mentioned before that it's usually the defenders that have the advantage, so whenever you're able to take a round on attack, it's like breaking serve in tennis, for example. So now that 3RL is on the defense, they're likely, or they're favored, I guess I should say, to win, but we'll see if Gills can upset that and start to swing things back in ESP's favor.
I do like seeing, as we cast more teams, seeing every team's defensive setups here. 3RL and Third Coast actually have the same setup. That was a crazy shot by Gills already. This is the guy that works late, so I know that he just got home not only a few minutes ago, so he didn't really have the same amount of time to warm up, but he's already hitting those rails pretty well.
I actually shudder to think how good he would be if he had warm-up time. So.
All right, so he's in a good position here. 2 armor against 1 defender. Time is getting close to the end. Hell's Mage gonna have to land 2 rockets or keep him off that point for 10 more seconds, but nope, takes a laser to the back of the head, and Gills takes an attacking round. So too bad for 3RL, landing that important attacking round just to have another one hit the scoreboard there.
XP3 was waiting for sabotage number 1, or so he says in chat there, but there we go. Our players flanking out to the side. I've noticed that ESP fans out a little bit more than other teams do. Godson, we can see down here at the bottom, trying to take those early shots through the left-hand side and almost hits Hell's Mage there.
That's right. Gills is taking a strange defensive position over that jump pad. That was kind of interesting, but Hell's Mage is going for the running jump on top of the cave. We've only seen that once this whole cast up until now. This is only the 2nd time, and it is kind of weird because now you're stuck on this hill. You do have the option to drop back down into the hole, but instead he's going to run, try and get to the cap. Wow, just very, very closely dodging these rockets.
All right, so Hellsmage trying to run up to the side. Ooh. Oh, but he gets picked off twice from Gills from the high ground there. Godson takes the last shot, and that is another win for ESP. They're up 4-1.
ESP, all they really have to do is keep landing those defense rounds, and they'll be into the next map already. So let's see if Godson can just accelerate this process. He's going to go for that attacking round. You can see 3RL's defensive positions once again. Pretty standard. They look the same as Third Coast did there. But one disadvantage is they're not going to be able to spot until Godson comes up this side here. It doesn't really matter, though, that much because Godson has to come to them, basically, anyway.
That's right, and Godson looks like he's trying to jump around the back. Usually if you can build up a lot of momentum and get back there very quickly or just steal awesome laser shots. That's two. That was wide open, though. Very nice job from Godson. And oh my God, 3 shots, 3 kills. There's the dominating horn from Godson. Well done. 5-1 now for ESP.
One more defensive round against Night Nimbus will take ESP to a 1-0 map score into the next map on Crossroads, but Night Nimbus trying to make something happen again. He is going to be attacking for 3RL. He needs to land some of these rails right off the bat if possible.
Okay, so ESP setting up in a pretty good spot right now. Night Nimbus is trying to take one of those long-range, easy rifles from the side so he can make sure that he gets the early advantage, runs up with a full 3 armors, but unfortunately caught on a prediction rocket there from Godson. Oh, but a nice shot right back and does land the 57-meter hit.
Very nice shot there from Night Nimbus. If he hadn't taken that armor hit already, he'd be in good shape. And now, oh man, they can rush him down now, or just lie in wait. They have options, the defenders. Down to only one, so we're in showdown territory.
1-1 right now. Gills jumping down, and he exposes himself. A great comeback there from Night Nimbus. Got down to just his last armor point and steals 2 kills right at the end.
That's right. So Night Nimbus, very well done there. You get some nice ones in the chat there. XP3 though, the cold-blooded killer, could just win the map here for ESP. Otherwise, they may have to just move in and defend one more round to do the same thing. But XP3, let's watch his vision now as he gets closer to the cap. And don't see any defenders, actually. There we go. Open shot. Oh,
and Nimbus just moves just to the side. He took a little too much time there just to line up his shots.
First time we've seen the jump pad so far tonight, actually, I think.
Tried that Sutherland swoop.
Yep. He needs to wait a little longer. You got to wait for the cap to be active there.
Ooh,
he's missing a lot of rails.
Uncharacteristic of XP3, and we'll see if he's able to land some here on the way back. Hellmage gets out of the way there.
Oh man, wow, down to 1 armor. This is the worst attacking round XP3's ever had, ladies and gentlemen. That's 1 Sabo.
We had to let that go there for a second.
That was interesting.
Wow. All right. Okay, so here we go once again. Excuse me, it looks like Pluxy is on the attack, and Pluxy does have one of the 3RL attack rounds, so certainly know that he has the potential, and if he actually takes us here, they're in a good position to tie things up. That's
right, Pluxy took that first attacking round for 3RL. If he can get this one, they'll be in good shape to move into that sort of stalemate position, but you know, if he goes down, if he doesn't get it, that's the end of the map. So
that's
ESP,
right.
Obviously, oh wow, going to be playing close to the point on this one. They want to give him no opportunities. No, Godson actually giving him a huge opportunity, but it took an armor off, so he's down to only 1 armor, 2 defenders remaining, and time is getting close to the cap.
Oh, XP3 was kind of caught out in the open there, but Pluxy couldn't land the shot. Pluxy trying to come around from the side. XP3 really giving him a lot, but a nice prediction rocket. And that is map number 1 for ESP.
All right, so that wraps up Leap of Faith, that first map for this best of 5 semi-final.